All right, guys, I did something that I don't typically do. I pulled the guy from behind the camera to the front of the camera, and he's super mad at me right now. So this is Gene. Gene Moniz is my marketing director, and Gene has been doing video with me for going on probably 5 years now, and will more than likely be responsible for just about every single video you see on the Academy, right? But something important that I want to talk to you guys about is property videos. And I want to dig into this because there's still so many of you that are flopping this up, okay? And I brought Gene in because Gene, for lack of better words, is a genius when it comes to property videos. And this is the very first thing I'm going to tell you and why Gene is here. Step number one in property videos, hire a pro. Why is that important, Gene?
Quality, right? And your brand. I think, those are the most important, right? You always want to show your clients that you're providing them with the best quality photos or the best quality in general of everything that you do. I think a lot of clients will hire you just because of that, just because they will see that they're getting their money's worth.
So we got definitely quality. And I'll agree with you there, because as much as we want to believe that the iPhone 14, 15, 16, 22, 85 has the best camera that's ever been placed inside of a telephone, we are not professionals. We do something great. We sell. When I sell hand products, I hire a professional to come and take photos of these hand products well staged. If I sell soap, I'm going to hire a professional to set the soap up, to make the suds come out, to put it inside that box light, to get the proper lighting on it, to get proper photos of the soap so I can put up on my website. When we talk about property, many of you are still grabbing your phone and walking around the property like this with your bounce, trying to get the proper video for this. Please don't skimp out on this, hire a pro. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is prep. So how should real estate agents prepare a house for photos? Like, let's say they do hire you. What do you tell them? What should they be doing to prepare the house?
So what I usually do, I actually send them a to-do list of things to remove from the house. That to-do list includes things from, decluttering the kitchen, decluttering the bathroom counters, shampoos and stuff like that, take them out of the photos. Things that are just easy to catch attention when the clients look at it.
What about family photos?
Yeah, family photos is one of those things that is a little bit difficult, right? Me as a professional, as a professional photographer, we blur to keep the privacy of our clients, right? Because some clients do have certain frames on the walls and they're very difficult to remove. The ones that are easy to remove, have them remove it. But in the case that it's not possible, that's one of the reasons why you hire a professional, right? To be able to keep that privacy from your clients as well.
And I talk to clients and we coach our agents, because agents are nervous to talk to their clients about decluttering and about family photos and stuff. And what we want to tell them is this simply, is that first of all, they got kids and they insist on keeping their family photos in place. Our videos and our photos are going to be syndicated to thousands of websites. And pictures of their children will now reach the ends of the world of the internet. And that typically makes a parent go, okay, my friend, I'll put them away, or can you blur them, or can you figure that out? Absolutely not a problem. With the decluttering, you don't have to look at the client and say, hey, you're a pig and I need you to clean the house. It's not what it sounds like. It sounds a lot more like, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, with the house in the condition that it's in, meaning lived in, your home needs to feel like someone else could make this their home. So if you have your personal items everywhere, if you have your personal family photos everywhere, if you have your shampoos and all your things on the sink and stuff like that, people psychologically don't understand how they would make that countertop theirs. And we want people to be able to walk into the house, look at those pictures, look at those videos that we're going to spend money on and make beautiful production of, and we need you to set up that house for them. And trust me when I tell you, clients will listen. Many of my real estate clients, many of my real estate agents that work with me have gone as far as buying boxes, taking the boxes to the sellers and saying, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm going to be moving you out of here anyway in no time. So let's go ahead and start packing and get some of these boxes in the garage or into one of the extra rooms that we really don't need to photograph to really sell this house. These are great tips for you. Now, what do you suggest on aerial video?
Aerial video, you should focus on it if you have, a property that's located in the beach, that has a big lot. I think a lot of people like aerial videos, but I don't think that they're essential, right? Simply because, if it's a small lot, you're overdoing it, right? Me as a professional photographer, I'm not going to tell you let's do aerial video if it's not convenient for you. My job is to get the people there, right? So that being said, I think if the house does have a beach or has maybe some nice views, then
maybe proximity to stores, locations, places, things of that nature.
Exactly.
That would help out, right?
Exactly. Yes.
And when we're doing aerial video, we're not just wanting to show the roof and what the roof looks like. What Gene is saying is, this is the house. We want to show the yard. We want to show proximity to things like he mentioned, the beach. We want to show proximity to a supermarket, maybe, right? We want to show proximity to the highway, right? And so when we're doing these videos, it's really about bringing it up from the house and doing a scan of the area. And if you have a pro, the pro can drop pins on the video and say, supermarket. Pins on the video and say, I-95. Right? Pins on the video that says, Miami Beach. And then they can have a nice green pin right here on the house the entire time to show the proximity of everything that's going on, right? Now, you know that when you and I work together, I am not a fan of filming bathrooms. Mm-hmm. When is it important to film a bathroom?
If it's a large bathroom, it's completely remodeled, I think that's the only time that it's important, right? But I still stay away from toilets. It's one of those things, usually in a big, nice, modern home, toilets have their own little room, right? I don't even worry about it. I'll close that door and just focus on everything else. The shower, the little jacuzzi area, and just that. I mean, that'll be it.
Now, what if I got one of those toilets that like warms my butt and massages, keeps the blood flow going?
They might want to change that eventually.
A toilet is a toilet, no matter how you look at it. But I agree with Gene. Bathrooms, stop taking pictures of small bathrooms that look like crap and showcase larger bathrooms. Listen, I'm not a fan of bathroom photos. I think a bathroom is a bathroom. It's a toilet, sink, and a shower or tub. Okay? Now, if you've got beautiful bathrooms with ceramic claw tubs, if you've got beautiful bathrooms with backlit mirrors, with TVs inside of the mirrors so people can watch the news in the morning while they're brushing their teeth, with tap faucets and things of that nature, those are the videos that you want to create. Now, lastly, property video, and this is a trick question for you, Gene. Do we P. Diddy or no P. Diddy? What does that mean?
What does that mean, dude?
I am a big fan of being in my own videos. And many agents are not. Many agents don't like to be in video to begin with. And if you're in my academy, I'm going to be pushing you hard to do video. Do you think, as a professional photographer, that the agent being in the video and inviting people to this property is a key part?
I think so. Yes, of course. And I don't see why not. Why shouldn't you be in there? I mean, you can always create one branded and one unbranded, one with you in and one without, right? It takes you a few minutes. You know, get yourself a little gimbal and just make yourself a video. I mean, you're already in the property. The property is already clean because we're there taking the photos. Take advantage of that, right? Do as many videos as you can at that specific moment. That way you're not, you know, overstepping either, you know, taking your client's time. You know, it's already a hassle that we're having them to move things. So
what's a gimbal?
A gimbal is basically what it does. It balances your phone to keep it straight, right? And non-shaky, right? A lot of the technology on the phone already kind of reduces the shaking, but this is, you know, reduces it kind of like on steroids, right? So you're able to kind of hold your phone, it balances it out, and you're able to move with it smoothly and then create a video around the house with that.
Awesome. Thanks, Gene, for being part of the Academy. I couldn't have done this without Gene, and I'll tell you why. The very first thing I told you was hire a professional. And I never, ever go do my own photos and my own videos. Each and every time that we have a listing, and this goes for anyone that coaches with me, if you have a listing, you owe it to that seller to do the absolute best in marketing and promoting that video and that or that house, and that includes photography and videography. Get on professional video, guys.